Hey Blue Rockers, I'm at the Blue Rocker Bash, the first annual bash here in Carson, Washington with Connie Willis. My name is Mitchel Townsend and I want to take a minute to bring you up to speed on my research. What we have here is my college class that I just conducted at Centralia College in the spring of 2017, three-part DVD series. It's available on Amazon. And what we did is we looked at all of the current Bigfoot research that was available in all of the different evidence categories and went back through the Native American and ethnographic legends and developed a profile of what this creature might look like, act like, and potentially its origins. This was in consultation with some of the research that I've conducted in a book that I authored called Bigfoot Solved, Hybrid Homin. It's also available on Amazon. This is the continuation of the series of 3 scientific papers that I put together based on some forensic dental teeth mark impressions that we were able to recover at Mount St. Helens in 2013 and 14. The final third paper manuscript is in final peer review at one of the most prestigious archaeological journals in the world, and we're working on that right now. These are 2 of my lectures from last year, the International Bigfoot Conference and the Sasquatch Summit as well. These are also available on Amazon. These are my research and full conference presentations as well. For all of you folks out there that didn't get a chance to hear me speak last year. One of the new discoveries that I made related to Bigfoot is in this DVD right here. This is some of the artifacts that you see on this table are from a time frame of a much earlier migration of native Europeans that came to this country across the Kelp Highway. And we were able to examine a number of archaeological artifacts on a dig that we made that enabled us to positively identify Bigfoot species in North America up to 60 to 80,000 years BP, based on a series of artifacts that we found. This is one of them right here. This is an ancient pictographic stone that depicts a walking Bigfoot. Note the Patterson-Gimlin-like profile, as well as the hair extending from the arms and the legs as well, and interesting looking head structures. There's some other types of structures on this as well that we're working on. We'll be able to identify those as well. Here is another interesting piece that has a Bigfoot head. You can see the eyes,
oh my gosh,
the pointed head, and it's
so
wearing
real.
a necklace, and it has a symbol on top over its head. Here is an ancient pterodactyl, pterosaur right here, and these are actual Bigfoots throwing spears with atlatls or spear throwers against a giant dinosaur that's not supposed to be here. That dinosaur is a pterosaur, and here's another version of the same creature. We tell by the plumage and the lip structures.
And you have looked at these under microscopes, is that correct?
Absolutely correct, and there's a series of other patterns began to emerge. These are also pictures of Bigfoot. You can see its 2 feet, its huge shoulders, its pointed head as well. And here's another one right here as well. You can see it. Here's its head, here's its 2 legs, and in this representation it has a tail.
And so people will know it's not that you're saying this is a fossilized Bigfoot or anything. What you're saying is these are little petroglyphs and little pieces of history.
Well, they're actually pictographs. Petroglyphs would be carvings. Pictographs are actual pictures that are painted. In this case, we're not exactly sure how this material was baked in. We think it may be of heat processed. However, we have discovered a whole series of organisms, and we feel that this is a multi-level holographic image that has more data on it than probably some of the largest computers that we have access to at this point. So you're looking at the surface level image. If you get in here with a microscope and start to examine this under magnification, you see another series of images that come down as you slice down into higher magnification. This is one of the crown jewels of the collection.
And if you did cut those, I mean, it would go deep into
I have
the
broke
rock.
them themselves. They go about halfway through.
And you have a whole bunch of
Absolutely. I've got over 6,000 examples, and they are a library. Here's one of the absolute best examples. This is a Bigfoot footprint here, and you see the main toes, 1, 2, 3, 4, the bulbous main toe, the secondary elongated second toe, which is a congenital human defect called Morton's foot. You see a mid-tarsal break and a heel that has the same height and width proportion as all of the Sasquatch prints that we're finding now, mathematically scaled up. So what we see, and the significance of this, is a continuity in morphology of foot mathematical structure from 100,000 years ago right through the casts that are being found today. All on ancient pictographic stones that the University of Washington, Washington State University, and Edmund Burke Museum say are not Native American. And they were here long before the Native Americans came, approximately 15,000 years ago over the North Sea land bridge. This type of material here led us to another series of significant discoveries that I think the Blue Rockers are going to find very compelling.